How's it going, everybody? My name is Bardon and we're going to be playing through Momodora Reverie under the Moonlight. I'm going to be sharing my thoughts on the general experience of playing the game as we go through it. This is an indie game. It doesn't cost much on Steam, but you know, that's to be expected from indie games. I kind of like the look of it. It's kind of looks like a platformy, but with sort of that 2D like Dark Souls style feel to it. Like that one game does. What was it? Is it called Dark Souls or something like that? So yeah, we're gonna be seeing how this plays, how fun it is, and the general feel. First things first, the aesthetic. I mean, I best turn the volume down actually. The aesthetic does look very good actually. It's, you know, classic pixel art aesthetic really, but it does have a pretty distinct feel. The colour schemes are all really nice, and the character design for this main character is very, very good. I like it. I'm loving the colour scheme, the white on the red with the kind of black and purple almost dress. Yeah, it looks great. The way that the layering is done is really nice too. So we're just getting into some obvious stuff. I'm not quite sure whether this is meant to be more focused on combat or platforming. I know we have a lot of different 2D platformers on Steam by now, so perhaps that turns you off playing this game, but perhaps not. I don't know. It really depends. Got a bellflower. Not bad. Open menu. There we go. I'm not sure how the controls are for other people. The keyboard controls looked a little bit convoluted, I must say, which is never a great thing. So I decided to plug in my controller. I'm currently using a Steam controller. Seemed like it would be alright since I don't really need twin sticks for a 2D side scroller. This is the kind of thing that Steam controller is really good for, although I don't know, I have tried a couple of twin sticks on the Steam controller and it's okay. It takes some getting used to though. Immediately we see that things don't die in one hit like they do in a lot of platformers, and I also recognise, yeah, we've got a roll ability, so I think this might be pretty focused on combat, with the combination of like things not dying in one hit and having a roll ability. Let's see if I can actually make that. No, I can't. Well, there we go, we get to experience the death animation, hey? Perhaps I need to roll jump. I don't know whether that's a thing in this. It doesn't look like it. Perhaps I just didn't pay attention to the, what's under here? Hey! Chest. Not bad. No? That's not how we open it. Okay, there we go. As we can see, we're collecting these little pixel things. I'm not sure what that's doing, but so far, it's pretty intuitive. This is really responsive as well. I do like that. It has a very responsive feel when you hit things, which is always nice in a 2D platformer like this. Shaboom. Oh, good shit. The backgrounds are really nice too. I don't know if you can see that, but the layering effect, where if I move one way and like the one of the layers will move slower than the other, it looks really nice. Generally speaking, a nice foreground as well. I don't know how to get across this. How? What? Am I missing something? Alright. Oh, that's weird control. Okay, there we go. I think I'll be sticking to the melee attack with this one. It feels significantly better than using the ranged attack. What do I do here? Oh, this is really obvious. Okay, I like this. Okay. This is very nice subtlety. How the arrows are like pinned into the side there. That's really nice subtlety. I'm going to assume that that's going to be used for a lot of puzzles later on. So yeah, that's a nice little touch there. That shows that they evidently know what they're doing with the game design too. I'm not sure who the people were who developed this. Oh, here we go. Prey. Ah, yes, you see, very Dark Souls-esque save system. I like that. That's good. Although, there is something to be said for having a quick save. I don't know whether it does or not. No, it doesn't look like it. But hey, that's their choice at the end of the day. Okay, so you can roll behind enemies and then... Okay, that's not the right... Oh, I see. Yeah, very nice. Now, I'll probably want to get into an area where this opens up a little bit to properly show whether or not this game really plays well or not. Because it's alright having this starting area and such. But so far it's been pretty by the books, I'd say. By the books, but with a great aesthetic and some really responsive controls. So I have no doubt that if you are into 2D platformers, which I am, I do like myself a good 2D platformer. Although I can't say that I generally tend to play them through till the end. Ooh, I'm poisoned. Well, if you're into 2D platformers, this will be great. This isn't too easy though. It's certainly no hand-holding. Like I said before, the area with the arrows and such, very subtle, and that tends to be a case of the game not wanting to handhold you. So I wouldn't be surprised if I end up dying a lot in this playthrough, because yeah, there we go. Because the game does seem to like just throwing you into it, which I do have a certain respect for, definitely. Now, yeah. Yeah, I feel this is definitely going for a you really do not want to die. Let's check if I have items which heal me. Because... there we go. You know what? I probably should have had that equipped previously. So yeah, it's definitely going for a... This is a slightly harder than usual 2D platformer with kind of... I don't really want to call it Dark Souls elements because it's a 2D fucking side-scroller. So why the fuck would I say Dark Souls elements for that? But I'm not sure of the right wording. Perhaps that's something that I need to search up, because there are a lot of games in this vein. Why not get through there at all? I wonder... No. I just accidentally used one of my healing things too, which is awkward. Let's... There we go. Let's not lose life before we get to this part. Well, he says as he loses life. Alright. Really, I want to get to one of the bosses so I can see what the boss design is like. Because if it is going for that kind of Dark Souls feel, obviously bosses are a huge part of that. Oh, there we go. Again, subtlety, very nice. Does that happen instantly? No, it does take a little while to respond. Bang. Okay, so save points are pretty common, evidently. Oh, and the save point seems to recharge your thingy as well. That's nice. Bang. But yes, very, very responsive. And I'm sorry that I'm so fucking bad. It's because I haven't played a side-scroller in a very, very long time. Although, perhaps I'm just making excuses. Perhaps I'm just fucking garbage. Perhaps I should be using the range attack more. It just doesn't feel as nice. Although, I guess it's as nice as you can get a range attack to feel. I think melee attacks are always going to look nicer. Oh. Let's not die. Let's just go through here. Alright. Oh, fuck. Who dis? Alright. Well, there we go, hey. I don't have much to say for the writing, because obviously I'm not going to get very far through, but it seems pretty coherent. as much as you're going to get from a 2D side-scroller anyway. And these scenes are looking honestly great. Even when there's not much happening on the screen like this, it just feels good. It feels like it's getting across the sort of environment and the feeling that it wants to get across. Oh, bollocks. I guess that was a save point, but just back there. So even if I do die here, it won't matter too much. Yeah. Needless to say, I'm not very good at it. Yeah, nothing's changed much. I do wonder how many different areas there are in this place, how many different kinds of environments, because as great as this does look, I can imagine if you played in the same sort of environment for however long this game runs for, 5 hours or something, could start to get a little bit boring. So they just kind of run around, they don't do much. Alright, so yeah, we're getting into much more kind of open areas with a little bit of platforming mixed in there. See, I have the option... See, I think I could have gone... I don't know. Because that obviously connects up to the area I was in before. Perhaps that's like a trick put in there for whether you want to speedrun this game or something. Games like this do tend to be rather speedrun friendly. But it's a pretty small game, so I don't know. Right, we're getting into a different area here. Right, that looks rather suspicious. I feel like something big's gonna happen soon. And if my intuition is on point, then... I keep pressing that. Wait, do I not get a replenish? Yeah, I do. I actually have to save to get my items replenished, alright. Ah, yes. It's really intuitive when 2D platformers kind of lead you up like that, because it's like... It's a weird trick in game development, getting the player prepared for like a boss fight, but I knew this was coming, which is kind of good. But this thing evidently has a lot of HP. Oh my god. And deals a lot of damage. I don't know if the best method to beating this boss is going to be... Okay. So he flashes, and then he hits you. Alright. So yeah, this kind of boss, obviously you have to dodge roll a lot of this. So again, those kind of Dark Souls-y combat elements. I say Dark Souls, but I wonder if that's even the right term, because Legend of Zelda's been doing that kind of combat for a long time. But I guess it was never difficult in Legend of Zelda, so to speak. Okay, I need to get used to how long between his little flash and his... Okay, that was way out of time, but it didn't hit me anyway because I was too far away. Oh my god! So I can't jump over him. Oh my god, I'm so bad at this. Alright. I'll get it this time. I'm still hitting him from all the way over here. I wonder if I'm meant to go under that bridge. It doesn't feel like it. I don't know, I feel like I'll die if I try and go under that bridge, but perhaps that is the right thing. Perhaps I don't want to get too near that wall. Yep, now I run, okay. Push him back. Oh. Alright, so that was a different move. Interesting. I haven't really commented on the music yet, I suppose, but this is a really awesome piece of music for a boss fight. I do like this. The music beforehand? I wouldn't say it's memorable, but it's definitely not bad. Like, I haven't thought once, oh, this has got bad music that I don't want to listen to. No, I wouldn't open up Spotify and play different music whilst playing this, definitely. This is some good stuff. Whether I download the soundtrack or not, I don't know. I think I can kill him. And if I don't get him this try, then I don't know what I'm gonna fucking do. Oh god, I've been poisoned again. Hey, that's the money. See if we get a cool death animation for this guy. Nothing. He's just gonna turn to grey. All right. Oh well. I'm really worried he's gonna. No, okay, he's not. I thought he was gonna come back to life for a second then. Ooh. Oh, okay. That reflection stuff is really good. That's really nice. And it combos so well with the overall feel. You notice how the water's not blue; it's like this reddish color, and it goes really well with the rest of the color scheme. Everything fits. The character always pops out from the background, no matter where I am, no matter what color I'm on top of. I always pop out from the background. I think that's partially like the white. But what's really nice about it is the fact that her skirt, her dress, is actually like the same colour as the background. But it doesn't stop her from being able to pop out because of the way that the other colours compensate that, which is really nice. I really, really like the character designs, if you haven't been able to tell yet. Let's talk to this guy. This bone man. Cough. You see, this noise and this guy's character design is just reminding me of Undertale now. Probably had some inspiration. But it definitely feels like its own thing. I haven't felt like I've played this a million times before, despite it being a 2D side-scroller, which is always points. Alright. So we're in the journey to find the queen. Ah, here we go. See, this is a new level. This is giving me like Castlevania vibes, almost, the background. Yeah, this is nice. Alright. So the colour scheme, again, the colour scheme's changed, but I still pop out from the background, that is, and it still looks nice. Everything complements each other. From the red moon to the background to the water, yeah, it's really good. I really like this. Great, great, great art design. How are enemies in this area? Okay, they're starting to use like homing ranged attacks, so you definitely see a bit of a difficulty curve here. Oh, apparently I can go through that floor. Perhaps the double jump could do with being a little bit higher, but if they didn't want it to be, then that's up to the devs, really. No, we can't attack him. Alright. So far, really nice. It gives a little kind of almost like a tint to all of the colours when it changes areas. You'll notice the character I'm playing here. That was a cool little animation. The character I'm playing here has a slightly different colour scheme than when we were in the area before. And that's probably to do with making sure it keeps standing out from the background, but still kind of blends in at the same time. You'll notice the skirt is like the same kind of blue as the background instead of being that purple. And where was red previously, it's kind of like a purple almost. So it's very subtle changes. Oh my god. Alright, we just got fucked. Royally. Alright, I think I've gotten a pretty good idea for this game. So yeah, if this game interests you, then be sure to check it out. I'm definitely going to play more of this. Whether I'll end up finishing it or not is another question, but if I do, then you never know. I might write a little review on it or something like that, because There is definitely stuff to talk about with this. Definitely with the colour schemes and stuff. There's something in there. Or perhaps the genre and how it's like this 2D version of Dark Souls, which we've seen in other games before. We've seen stuff like Dead Cells. I think this might have been released before Dead Cells, though. I'm not entirely positive. But it might have been. And if I do end up writing anything on it, then be sure to stay tuned for that. Yeah, that's about it. If you enjoyed what you see, then be sure to pick up the game, support the devs. You know how it goes. I don't need to tell you to do that, though. Alright, have a good one.